Let the 2020 hiking season begin! It is March 3rd and I am in Death Valley National Park. I'm hiking the Ubehebe crater trail. It goes all the way around the crater and I'm pretty excited to get exploring. It's very, very windy, so I won't be able to do much talking, I'm sure, but I'll say a bit in between the wind gusts. Looks like there's lots of different trails that you could go. The hillsides have some color on them, and that's what I'm after. So pretty. This is pretty spectacular to be able to walk around the crater. I'm just loving this. And they say this crater was formed 2,000 years ago, so I could believe that. It's pretty impressive. Now I am descending 500 feet to the bottom of the crater, and it's much more peaceful down here. That was pretty blustery up around there. It's definitely nice to be in the shade now too. I tell you, this Death Valley is no joke. It was warm today. This is really, really loose rock and dusty and dirty, of course. I just love saying Ubehebe. This crater is half a mile across. And I believe it said it was 1.5 miles around the perimeter of it. I was way up there, and now I'm way down here. I just have to tell you about my trip from home to here. It took me 2 days to get here, and the first day I was pretty disturbed because I was over an hour late getting away than I had wanted. But I tell you, everything happens for a reason. God's timing is impeccable. I was in a mall in Spokane shopping for a cell coverage for while I was down in the States. And it was sounding pretty expensive to me. And then, wouldn't you know it, my friend from childhood, Shauna Cruttenden, was there with her husband. And they do not live there. They live like 2.5 hours away. And they just so happened to be there. And she goes, "Leanne, we'll put you on our plan." And she offered to pay for it as well. So not only do I have great cell coverage, it is the unlimited data and unlimited calling and texting internationally. Oh, what a blessing to have such incredible coverage while I'm in the States. So thank you, Shauna, and thank you, God. The first night I slept in my car. I pulled off the side of the road in some national forest in Oregon somewhere. It wasn't too scary. The next morning, bright and early, I couldn't sleep, so I got up and I fueled up in John Day, and I was brushing my teeth in the gas station there, and when I came out, the attendant was washing my windshield for me. That was so sweet of her. She did not have to do that. My car is giving me a little bit of grief, and so my mechanic told me to get my transmission gear fluid checked in 500 miles. So that turned out to be Burns, Oregon. And so when I went to Bennett's muffler, he hoisted my car up and looked under there, said it was leaking a little bit, but that I should be okay. And then when I went to pay him, he goes, "Oh, that's nothing. You don't owe me anything." What? Wow. The US is treating me so well so far. Thank you, Americans, and thank you, God. I came into Death Valley from Beatty, Nevada. And so you first go to the Furnace Creek Visitor Center, and they're very friendly and helpful there. Got a map and a bunch of material. And so I decided I wanted to do this crater trail the first thing. My plan is to be road tripping it for 2 months or until my money runs out. So we'll see what comes first. But I've had so many people say, "Leanne, you shouldn't be doing this on your own." And that I say to them, well, I got God and I got my guardian angel. I named him Jubilante. I call him Jube for short. He's like my big bodyguard. And just like the disciples were walking on the road to Emmaus, and Jesus was walking with them, and they didn't even realize that he was there until he opened their eyes. That's how I feel. I hope and pray that Jesus is walking with me on this trail, on this trip, and I have nothing to fear. Slow and steady gets you back out of this crater. I much prefer going up rather than coming down. It was so slippery. And so yeah, going up is no problem. Now the healing hiker rating for this Ubehebe trail is a 5 out of 5. I just have enjoyed it thoroughly. And if you're into geology, then Death Valley is the place for you. And this trail particularly was not obnoxiously crowded, so I appreciated that. And yeah, I really enjoyed it. Highly recommended. This is my camping spot. I'm staying at Mesquite Springs. It's very cute. This campground is really quite nice. It has running water and flush toilets and a laundry tub. So pretty posh. And it costs $14 to stay here a night. All in all, it's been a pretty good day. I have a little bit of a headache. I thought I drank a lot of water today, but I don't think it was enough. I think I got a bit of sunstroke. So let that be a warning for you if you come here to drink lots of water. And wear a hat probably. Anyway, I'm a bit worried about my car, but if it behaves, there will be more excursions in Death Valley. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Assalamu alaikum, shalom, peace.